Oh, hi gamers. I'm Aaron Crow, and welcome to MVPiece, the show where I take your favorite board games, look at everything that comes inside of the box, and determine which single component among them is the most valuable piece of that game. Today's game is full of exotic markets and magical beings, and not one, but 5 tribes. That's right, we're playing that thing I just said, 5 tribes. We're playing 5 tribes. Five Tribes is a clever game that uses a Mancala mechanic, where players scoop up a handful of tribesmen and scatter them across the land to earn various abilities and rewards. Every move leaves a trail of opportunity in its wake, with several paths to victory. 5 Tribes has players competing for the title of Sultan, but today we're interested in which component earns the title of MVPiece. In the box, we have the turn order and bid order tracks, 30 tiles, 90 meeples and meeple bag, 12 palm trees, 10 palaces, 22 djinn cards, 96 gold coins, 54 resource cards, camels, player markers, summary sheets, and a score pad. So 5 Tribes has significantly more than 5 things in the box. So we're only going to focus on the strongest contenders for the title, starting with the meeples. So each meeple color represents a different tribe, and each tribe offers a unique benefit. Yellow viziers are worth some points, but earn you bonus points for having more than all the other players.
We'll raise an army of viziers.
Green merchants get you resources from the market. I'll have some of those and one of these and some of those. Blue builders can earn you some quick gold. If you build it, they will pay you. White elders are worth some points, but are mostly used to acquire the magical djinn and activate their powers. And red assassins assassinate. Tiles make up the play area and are randomized every game to keep the landscape feeling fresh. Depending on the tile you end your move on, cool things happen. A palm tree grows, a palace grows. Buy stuff or summon a djinn. Additionally, clearing a tile of meeples allows you to place a camel on it, earning you the printed number of points. So gold coins are interesting because they not only act as the currency in the game, but also your points. Players will likely have to spend and invest gold to make even more in the long run. Gotta spend money to make money, either in purchasing goods at the market or more commonly, bidding on the turn order track. The player willing to pay the most gold gets first run at moving the tribes. So players constantly have to weigh what certain opportunities are worth to them. And if you're not willing to pay early, you run the risk of getting bumped back to play last while giving the players ahead of you a discounted spot. This little track is where big decisions are made. Speaking of big collections of resource cards can earn you some big points. They're a big deal. These pay out for having sets of different types of merchandise. And some of these are pretty rare, often requiring a pricey bid to nab it first. Gotta spend money to make money. Also in the market are fakir cards, which can function in a number of different ways, such as being played as different tribe colors or helping activate djinn powers. Djinns are awesome. Not only are they worth victory points, but each also has a unique ability that tends to be pretty dang amazing. Abilities like protection from assassins, planting palm trees wherever you want, making your army of viziers worth even more points.
We'll raise an army.
Acquiring mystery merchandise, earning gold every time you or another player acquires a new djinn. Good. They're all so good. They're all so good. They're all great. However, such power typically comes at the cost of an elder or fakir card.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
At the cost of human sacrifice. With many strategic options, must come fantastic reference sheets. These summary sheets are super informative about everything going on in the game. The reverse side also has a nice summary of all of the djinns in the game, like a little menu of magical beings. Yes, I will have the Echidna, please. Oh, but the Nakir, maybe we get a Nakir for the table. So as you can see, every piece of the game has layers and layers of strategy behind it. There are a number of them that could easily be called the MVPiece. But the winner is the turn order track. As I said before, this little track is where big decisions are made. And I may have even understated it, because huge decisions are made here. Going first can be absolutely critical in a given round, and having to spend your points for that privilege is such an impactful mechanic. And it's a bid, so you have to come out strong if you want that guaranteed first spot. And for players pinching their pennies, the zero bump is another clever mechanic, incentivizing players to at least spend a little bit to avoid that last spot. And this track can become even more important in a two-player game, where each player bids for 2 turns per round. If you can buy yourself back-to-back turns, you can set yourself up for some insane combo plays. All the action in the game depends on what happens on the turn order track. And that is why it is my MVPiece of 5 tribes. As always, I want to know what your favorite piece is. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time on that uses a Mancala mechanic.